Oh,
Whoa. You're not.
excuse me.
That's my daughter.
Where's
Dude,
Brendan?
man, you better get up off
Where's
me,
Brendan?
man.
Where's
Get away from me, bro.
Hey, no. Hey,
Go,
hey,
man.
you need to get. Hey, get off. You gotta go.
Get off.
Out right now. I don't want to touch you. Get off.
Something needs to be done in America, and I'm talking about now. Yesterday, we saw the video. You guys all seen the video. You had this black superintendent, this black man on stage. It was a graduation, okay? And you see this clear man with a cap bomb rush the stage and pushes this black man out the way, attacks him and say, "You will not be touching my daughter." How emasculating is that? How embarrassing is that? I wonder, that black man didn't know what the heck hit him. And people want to throw off this bull excuse. And that's what they do. They're always trying to cover it up with lies. And you have to be watchful. Okay, you have to be watchful. They said, well, no, the reason why he attacked the black man is because he didn't like how he dealt with the situation regarding his daughter prior. Bullshit. That's some bull crap. Because all those other teachers and officials that was up there, they handled the daughter the same way. But it was not any disdain towards her shaking their hand. But he wanted to do it. It was anticipated. And we called it out racist. That is just what it is. Racist is alive and well in this country. It has never died. It went kind of quiet for a minute. But now it's getting louder and louder. And baby, when I tell you the flames are about to start busting wide open. Every time you look around, you see reports. Did you guys hear what happened to those black men on American Airlines? Kicked them off. All the black men kicked off, made a bogus excuse. You guys stunk. You smell like monkey butt. Okay? And no reason. And that's why they're suing him now. Everywhere you look around now, keep your head on a swivel. Because you're going to start seeing stuff popping up every now and again. But I feel the clear man with the hat, wearing a hat, a baseball hat at a graduation, he didn't even have a suit on. So you already knew what time it was. He already knew he wanted to embarrass this man in front of all these individuals. And I didn't see no other black man up there or a black woman, but that don't matter, right? Because in America, you know, we are colorblind. We colorblind, right? Bullshit. Okay, I wish we was that way. I wish that color didn't matter. I wish that your gender doesn't matter and what you do in the bedroom does not matter. And you can just see a person for their characters and just walk in love and talk in love. But unfortunately, we are dealing with humans that was raised to hate. Okay? Hate is not something you just have. A lot of times it is embedded in you as a child to hate and discriminate certain individuals, okay? But this clear man, he could have went to his daughter, grabbed his daughter's hand and say, okay, enough. Hell, you just don't have her ass go up there and walk. Shit, but what you did, you could have talked to this black man behind the scenes and say, hey, I have an issue with you. Can you please don't touch my daughter? Or you could told your daughter, please don't touch him. Or you, the daughter and him should have a conversation. Hey, I have an issue because what you said prior, and I don't want touching. I know it's a ritual that you guys do for graduation because this is a ritual. And I prefer you not to touch my daughter. But no, he's not going to want to do that. And I think even doing that is kind of bonkers, but to me, it's more respected than putting your hands on another man and emasculating him and pushing him out, which is a crime. It is an assault. And he should have got arrested. Now, why wasn't he arrested? That's another issue. Why is he so protected? We don't even know his name. They said, well, we can't release his name because we got to protect the daughter. Did his ass protect his daughter? Did he protect his daughter when he went up on that stage and bum-weshed that man? That black man could have had the pow-pow, did anything. But I guess he already knew that black man ain't shit. That black man, I'm going to try him today, because I bet you one thing, if he had the right black man, he wouldn't have tried it. He would have known not to try it. But they know who to pick and choose on. You better believe that, okay? Because he did it and no consequences. None whatsoever. And to me, I knew he knew that he ain't gonna face no consequences. Trust and believe me, he got back up. Just like Marjorie Green Taylor, when she acts a fool up in that damn Congress, she knows she can act a fool there because she got back up. Trust and believe me, you not seeing behind the scenes, honey. They got back up, they got reinforcements to act a fool, okay? Honey, it's going to get worse and worse, but keep on being nice and sweet and want to give it a pass. We'll see how long that's going to last, okay? But without further ado, you guys know I do like to react to different commentators. You guys told me to check out Rashid, and he's a powerful brother, so let's check him out because he talks more about the situation. He got more footage, or he has more information I have yet to see. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I am your host, Miss Gigi. You are watching The Messy Sweet Spot. All right, so let's go.
Covered a dad who was at a high school graduation, decided to physically assault the black superintendent because he did not want the black superintendent to shake the hand of his graduating daughter. I posed a question to you. I said, can you please send me the name of the father, since local press, they don't want to?
No, it's not they don't want to. They don't want to, but they gonna protect him. They gonna protect their own. They gonna protect their own. Yeah, they're not gonna hold their own accountable. They want you to hold your own accountable, and we do. We held our own accountable. But when they gonna make sure they got their back, okay? If you rooting for them, it don't matter what you gonna do. Your ass gonna get a pardon, okay? And that is what comes with the territory. When they look out for each other, when they do a wrongdoing, they gonna protect each other. I mean, is that something to be like, wow, shit, that's nice? Or is it something to frown upon and say, hey, that's not right. Everybody needs to be held accountable. His ass need to go to jail. He did an assault.
For protection of the daughter, they said. Well, those are not the rules. Those are not the rules of journalism.
He wasn't protecting his daughter when he did that crime. Now, did he? Did he? I'm asking. Did he protect his daughter when he did the crime of assaulting that man? Should he go to jail? Did he assault that man by touching on somebody and pushing somebody? Hell, you know how they do. If we make a mistake and walk up on their porch, they willing to blast us out of here. And they're going to be justified for doing it. And they ain't going to get no jail time. If you walk up on a porch, you on somebody's property, pow, pow. But let him with the cat, clear man, push that black man. Oh, that's not a crime. Okay, what? So we can start pushing now? Huh? I'm just asking for clarification. And you already know how I go. Let's go.
Now, I'm not releasing the name of the graduate, but the name of the father. He is on limits, all right? With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member. So
I'm paid member. I'm just asking y'all to subscribe. I ain't there yet. Y'all think I can make it there? Y'all think I can be successful? Comment, let me know. Do you guys think I can be successful talking these and tackling these subjects? If you guys enjoy my commentary, you guys think I do a good job, I need the support. You guys know talking about these topics, they are hard, they are confrontational, and people hate me for it. So I need the support. I need to know I'm supported, y'all. All right, let's continue on.
Oh,
Whoa, you're not.
excuse me.
That's my daughter.
Dude, man, you better get off
Where's
me,
Brenda?
man.
Where's
Get away from me, bro.
Hey, no. Hey, hey, you need to get, hey. You gotta go. Hey, right now.
That way, Michael. No, no. Where's Brendan? Who's that?
Brendan's.
Okay. Who's up?
Put up the savage full mass here. Okay. The Wisconsin father who blocked his daughter from shaking hands with a black superintendent, Mr. Rainey Briggs, at Baraboo High School graduation has been identified as 49-year-old Matt Eddy, E-D-D-Y. Raw Story notes the school
Did you hear that? Matt Eddy. They wanted to protect that man. Matt Eddy.
district has had repeated issues with racism and anti-Semitism. Mr. Eddy was arrested, charged only.
This is getting out of hand. Racism where the kids are at the high schools, that Sittington, whatever, is they pushing hate amongst the kids. And they raising their kids to be hateful. And it's not right. And they getting loud and bold. And you guys already know Project 2025. Do I need to keep on telling y'all? Huh? This ain't no game. History repeats itself, and it will repeat itself, especially when you don't know your history. And you already seeing they're trying to take history off the shelves and then call the facts and the truth misinformation. Honey, y'all not seeing what's going on right before your eyes. Y'all so distracted.
With disorderly conduct. We talked about that yesterday. Only disorderly conduct after jumping on stage, grabbing the superintendent, dragging him backward during Friday.
Do you see that? He is grabbing that man by his arm like he's a little child. He is grabbing him like a master grabbing his slave, okay? He is grabbing him with so much like he's an authority over this black grown man. This is a whole black man we're talking about, and he just shoving him up. And y'all so quiet. You notice how everybody's so quiet? That's very telling.
A ceremony, a school resource officer, and two.
I would think a lot of black men would be like, oh, hell. What a black man they talking about? They talking about this dating shit, right? Very telling. Very telling.
Two off-duty officers finally responded to the incident. Initial reports cited the school district on the disorderly conduct charge. Baraboo PD spokesperson Captain Ryan Labroskian that confirmed to Time that after an investigation, Mr. Eddy was issued a criminal citation, which was referred to the county district attorney's office. And the captain added that Eddy would have to appear in court. Okay, so looks like he wasn't even taken away, handcuffed, put in the back of a police car, issued a citation was it. The district also confirmed yesterday that Superintendent Briggs has now filed a restraining order against Mr. Eddy. He should not have to do this. You see, school system as an organization should have done this. This would have barred him from all property associated with the system itself. So
Yeah, you're right about that. I didn't even think about that, Rashid. You know, he shouldn't have to do it. Why ain't the school doing it? You know, if he done it to that black man or a teacher, he could do it to so many other people. He's a wild man. He is out of order. He is uncivilized. He is uncivilized. He is uncivilized. You do not conduct yourself like that. And a graduation ceremony, running up on the stage and pushing off and attacking a black man in front of the whole world to see. They did that on purpose.
Local court records a temporary restraining order against Eddie was granted on Monday. So, local station News 3 claimed that social media say that the father was angry at the way the district handled bullying issues. Now, this is an
Bull crap. You're angry how they're handling bully issues, so you decide to be the bully. Because what you did, that was a bully. So how could you have an issue, you anti-bully, but you a bully? It don't make sense. What you did was a bully. And you too damn old. I mean, he what, 49? You know not to touch on nobody, and you know not to run on no stage causing a muck. If you had that issue with your daughter touching people, have her sit down. Don't cross the stage. Or before she got to that man, you could have went up there and grabbed her. That's your daughter. But to put and emasculate that man, to knock him out the way and say, okay, go ahead, daughter, and knock him out the day. And what did you think? Did you want him to hit you? Did you want him to hit you? Was he provoking him to hit him so he can get him fired? Because you know they do that shit a lot. They will provoke you so you can seem like you are the attacker. And they are willing to sacrifice so much. We have seen all these Karens. How they do. They'll touch you. They'll do stuff. And then when you respond, that's when they record and say, oh my God, a black person, I can't do it. Was that what he doing? I want to know out there in the comment section, what was his purpose of running up on the stage and attacking that black man? What was he hoping to gain from it? Did he just thought the man was just going to submit? Was he expecting a man to hit back? How did he think this was going to go? Do he deal with mental illness? Huh? What is going on? This school is dangerous. They said that racism, the spirit of hate, is in that high school amongst those parents. The spirit of hate is in those spirits in that high school and in them goddamn parents. Honey, it's not looking good. Let's go.
Update to the original narrative. The original narrative dealt with bureaucracy, policies, decisions about firing teachers that parents, especially Mr. Eddie, would have preferred to remain in play. But now we have the bullying angle being added to the narrative. All right, so the bullying issues related to his daughter. Internet sleuths have since found his employer and are posting on the company's Facebook page, accusing the father of being, well, racist. School District of Baraboo spokesperson Haley Wagner said in an email statement that, quote, the safety and well-being of our students, staff, and community members is a top priority for the school district. Quote, the school district.
You know what we got to listen to? Because I don't trust these schools. First of all, who is paying these schools? We need to research and find out who is funding these schools. Whoever funding these schools, that's going to let y'all know a lot, okay? A lot of times the schools, they are lying to try to save their butt. A lot of times they're not always honest. And I have a feeling that this school is overcasted by racist individuals that got a lot of money that is wanting to push their agenda on these high schools. That's just, that's what I speculate. That's what I believe. You know, who giving donations to that damn school? That's very telling.
Baraboo is taking this incident very seriously and are working closely with law enforcement to ensure a thorough investigation. Wagner said in the statement, quote, our primary focus remains on celebrating the achievements of our graduates. We want to ensure that the significance of this milestone and the hard work of our students are not overshadowed by this unfortunate event. Well, that was Mr. Eddie's fault. He's the individual who decided to ruin that moment for his own daughter.
And that is so selfish. Not only did he ruin the moment for his daughter, he ruined that moment for everybody. People wanted to leave that graduation just thinking about, oh my goodness, what a major milestone that you have achieved. But now they left talking at the dinner this racist man that's so full of hate displayed in front of the kids. He displayed this in front of the kids. What about the kids? They don't give a damn about the kids. They don't care. They will push their hatred on any and everybody. He couldn't hold it in. He was sitting there, face was turning red. Just the thought. Look at him. I bet you that clear man was staring at that black man this whole time, was just looking at him. Thinking, should I do it when I'm gonna do it? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. And he went up there and he did that. He was looking around to make sure ain't no security guards. Yeah. 49. 49 years old. Matt Eddie, shame on you.
You could see the life force leave out of her body when he did this, because she already knew this was going to be a disaster in the aftermath of it. But see, he did not care. And this was premeditated. It's a graduation. Of course, the superintendent is going to be there. If you felt this strongly about your daughter not shaking the hand of the superintendent in charge of the institution, regardless of whatever issue may be at play, you don't go to the graduation. Your daughter doesn't go to the graduation. Because if you cannot, if you cannot obtain some level of discipline inside of an institution like that, especially on graduation day, sir, disorderly conduct, what? The charge of disorderly conduct, and you physically assaulted a human being in front of children on a stage at a governmental event, tells me how everyone, not just you, but everyone feels about that superintendent. And then the superintendent having to file the restraining order himself. This should have been an element that came directly from the system. Put it up full mass. This may give some insight. We've noted Baraboo High School has been the site of controversy in the past. In 2018, a parent posted this photo online showing several then current and former students doing what was called a Nazi salute. The New York Times reported the superintendent at the time said the district was, quote, not in a position to punish the students for their actions because of their First Amendment rights. Put up the superintendent again. Brother, I understand what you're trying to do here, sir. My word of advice, brother, run. All right, Senator. They let the man get physically assaulted, already doing Nazi salutes allegedly and posting them online. He can't even get a reasonable charge levied against the individual who did this. I mean, hell, violence in front of minors is another one they decided not to fix either. But I get his fight. All right, I understand it. He's trying to make a difference and he's a good man. But my goodness, this is significant enemy territory.
It is, Doc, given the history of that school as you laid out. I mean, it's funny to me the district is saying they could not punish or do anything to those students who allegedly put up the Nazi sign.
Bullshit. They don't want to. They're protecting their own, y'all. They are protecting their own and they're sending out signals. This is a signal, okay? They are all around in secret and hiding, ready to bum on out when Trump get in office. You think this is bad? Man, oh man, I tell you, I feel sorry for those, our people that may be going to an all-clear high school or all-clear neighborhood that don't want their ass there. They're going to really feel this. They're going to feel it. They're going to feel it. They've been waiting. And a lot of them have been raised to have that hatred, that have been raised to feel like they are superior, that they are the chosen one, that they are better than, okay? And you need to stay in your place. A lot of things are changing around here real quick. Y'all better wake up. Today, it's not gonna last. We gonna, honey, y'all comfortable. And maybe that's y'all issue. You too damn comfortable. You gonna get a rude awakening in a minute, in a second. Shit.
But I'm old enough to remember some college encampments around
That's right.
that were peaceful. And all of a sudden they calling in the police, the SWAT, the National Guard in some cases, with those students exercising their First Amendment rights to protest against war. But I digress. Let me get back to this. First of all, you should have been charged with, Mr. Eddie should have been charged with assault.
Right.
How did they let him get that close? I mean, I've been to many a graduation. I know you have too.
Yep.
I have never, ever.
Maybe it was a planned attack. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they are all into it. They probably talked about it, joked about it. Yeah, but are you tough enough to do it? Would you really do it? Yeah. They planned this. Trust and believe. They talked amongst each other. They planned this, baby. Yes, they do. They be having lunches and late night calls and all that. And he is not invited.
Ever in all of my life seen anything like this. And I mean, I've been in some graduations that were really charged up. They were on 10, but I've never seen anything like that. And then this bullying. Now we know that bullying is a concern in schools all across this country. So I am not making light of this, but riddle me this. If this parent was concerned about bullying, he waits until the graduation,
Right,
to display anger or concern. No, sir, that dog don't hunt. It's just something is not adding up for.
That dog don't hunt. And when you want to discuss bullying, you don't do it by displaying bullying or assaulting in front of a whole group of kids or in front of your daughter. What is that teaching your daughter? What is that? No, I don't buy it one bit. It's bullshit. They always want to come up here with these lies and y'all believe it. Y'all believe anything they say. It's a lie. You better have discernment and know.
For me in this doc, what this guy did to Superintendent Briggs was show in a very overt way white privilege, white supremacy, and anti-blackness. Because obviously he felt comfortable enough. See, he wouldn't have did that in the hood. He wouldn't have did that nowhere in neighborhoods that were dominated by black people or other people.
Tell y'all they feel comfortable just like they Marjorie. They know when to act up because they got backup.
People of color marched himself up on that stage and put his hands on that man. See, he knew where he was. And as you illustrated the history of the school district, they need to deal with the deep-seated history of this district as well as dealing with this parent. But something is fishy here, Doc, on that bullying.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. And I believe he made not only a calculation, but probably had some conversations before this happened, because he did not get charged with assault. He did not get charged with battery or violence in front of minors. He got charged with disorderly conduct, received a citation. He didn't even get taken away in a police cruiser.
Hey,
So
he put his hands on that man.
damn,
Yes, grabbed him and pushed him off with force. It is injustice. And I want to know, I need to know, do I have support to continue to shine light on stories like this? Do I have your support? Are we going to walk as a community to discuss this? I need to know. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, The Messy Sweet Spot. I am your host, Miss Gigi. Leave comments. Share with your friend, family, who knows. And I will see you guys on another video. Bye.